Hello again. Welcome back to this ArchiMetal case study modeling practice using the ArchiMetal modeling tool. So now we already moved to the last chapter on this case study called this target state scenario. If you read on these two chapters, it's very the urgent, the customer order, the scenario described is quite interesting, the scenario, which I recommend you read this carefully to understand the relationship of Archi Builder and ArchiMetal. What's the historical cancelled the order? What's that impact to the current the architecture which ArchiMetal already adopt from the old CRM system to new CRM plus ERP system. Another interesting part is here is mentioned the ISA 95. I gave you the link for our Wikipedia, the page, which is the standard. So if you got chances, I also suggest you can get some more background. The ISA 95 is our ANSI standard. The primary list for the machine industry. In the beginning of the case study, we did this discussion about this difference compared to ArchiMetal case study to the ArchiSurance case study. ArchiMetal is coming from the machinery industry, so many of the term or language they are also using the ISA 95 standard. So in the coming the figures we have total 5. The view will be modeled. The sum term is also coming from the ISA 95, but we can ignore that detailed language because we are trying to model that in ArchiMate. So let's starting from this first stakeholder, the view. After this, if you read from the repository, so if I back to here, so if you read from this map, so you can see here. First, we will understand the stakeholder view on how this urgent customer order should be fulfilled. Who are the stakeholder and what's their relationship? And then we will have a two view to talking about the process, because we need to make some collaboration with among the business process. One is the converting order to a contract. Normally, like is our initiation. Secondly, is when we have a contract, how we can fulfill this order to within the ArchiMetal company in today's situation, because it's canceled the order several years before. And we put together for the process view and also end with our information structure view. So for this video, let's quickly do this stakeholder view like this one. So let's open our model, ArchiMetal practice, and let's create our new folder. Target state scenario. Let's use the default view to make the duplicate and start to create this. So we have the figure 28. We need the stakeholder. So let's back to the motivation layer to see what we have done before. So if we open the motivation layer, so here is something we are starting from the stakeholder. Let's see, do we have the customer? Yes, that's good. but we don't have this building products manufacturer. That is the new stakeholder we need to care about from this Archi builder. So we place there here. And then we will see the second one is the goal. So what's the customer's goal? They need to complete the building. So let's see the goal. We don't have that. Let's create. That's the customer link. And this goal has the sub goal is open beam. So the customer from the Archi builder need to get the beam as early as possible or very urgent. So that is the prerequisite for them to make the building. So we can make this relation first. And then the building products manufacturer, they have the goal is to manufacture beam. So let's create this. So we have this. Let's associate them. So this associate. And in the middle, what we have is this is the driver. So let's see, do we have any driver? On-time delivery, no. The timing is the critical path or critical factor here. So let's log the association. So on-time delivery is make the linkage to the both goals, and also the both stakeholder, they need those on-time delivery. Then we will come into the assessment. So let's see what we have that assessment. Order already designed and priced? No. So let's create our assessment. Because that is the canceled order, so we need to make that change. So then the last is another the assessment is a price out of date. We need to assess that. This one and another one is design still valid. That we also need to know. So if the price is not out of date, we can still use the price. If the design is still valid, then we can still use the design. Then we can see the relationship using this magic bar. You can see here is the influence, because whether we can make the this order the finally the place or not is dependent on whether this price is okay and the design is still okay. So these two are the two influence factor, but we don't need to give any the scoring for that, because we don't know actually. So, but in the real life, is you must give here maybe 1+, here is the 2+, then you have the factor is understanding is which are the bigger the influence the item which are the less. So that is for the stakeholder view, and in the next one we will have a little more complex the business process cooperation view. See you in the next video. Bye.